Hi, I'm Nishi Patel from Northampton Accounting, and in today's video I just wanted to talk about one of the options you might have if you're coming up to the VAT threshold in your business and you really don't want to register for VAT, but you might have to just because you're close to that threshold. And one of the ways you can kind of minimise your VAT costs. So there's something called the flat rate scheme for VAT, and you may be aware that on a standard VAT scheme you charge your clients 20% VAT, or you lose essentially 1/6 of your sales, and you pay that over to HMRC, but you could also get a refund for any VAT you're paying out for the services and overheads your business actually uses up. And that's all right, but for certain types of businesses where like their costs are mainly labour or with non-VAT registered suppliers, then what's essentially happening is they don't have much to claim back from the government, but they end up paying like 1/6 of all their sales over to HMRC, so it can be a massive hit to their margin. So there's something called the flat rate scheme for VAT that's actually available at the moment, and instead of having to pay like 1/6 of, or 16.66 whatever percent of your sales over to HMRC, you can pay a much lower percentage of that. There's a lot of schemes that can range anywhere from 6% to 12%, and it's a way where HMRC say, okay, look, we're trying to simplify VAT for small businesses, so we're going to accept a lower amount of VAT being paid over to us, but on the other side of that is you can't reclaim any VAT on your expenses. So unless those expenses are a piece of equipment that's over like 2.5 grand, or a particular type of expenditure that's over 2.5 grand. So it's another option for businesses that are kind of worried about having to register for VAT, because typically instead of having to lose 20% or add 20% to your prices, you might be able to get away with just adding 12% or 13%, something in that region. So if you're sort of creeping at the 85k a year VAT threshold and you're really worried about going over, then this could be an alternative to help you just improve your margins while you manage to grow your business enough to actually make the VAT registration worthwhile. If you want to find out a bit more about flat rate VAT or VAT in general, then please get in touch and I'd be happy to help.